going on, PlayStationShow.com and YouTube? This is Pantera Down 2, and I'm just about to start my computer build here in my apartment, and I just wanted to kind of go over what I'm going to be doing. Starting with the main board, I got this. This is a A75A G55 by MSI. It's got a lot of cool stuff on it. A lot of high grade parts were put into this motherboard, and it makes it really, this motherboard makes overclocking super easy. They say with just one click of this PC Genie on the back here, it'll automatically overclock your computer to what it can do. So it comes with USB 3.0. Let's see. It supports A8, A6, A4, and E2 processors in an F1 socket. It has 4 DIMM slots, supporting up to 32 gigabytes of DDR3, 2 PCI Express slots, 2 2.0 at 16. Yeah. Supports ATI Radeon 6550D or 6530D, 64110, or 6370D. Now those are the processors that would, or the video cards that would be already on the CPU, and it'll support those. It has an 8-channel 7.1 HD audio subsystem. It has 10, 100, 1000 gigabyte LAN subsystem, 6 SATA ports, 4 USB ports, or 4 USB 3.0 and 8 USB 2.0. 2 in the rear for 3.0, 2 in the front for 3.0, 4 in the rear, and 4 in the front for 2.0. So 3 PCI Express 1 slots, and then 2 regular PCI slots. So this board really has it all, and I got it for a great deal. It's normally $100, and I got it with a $30 mail-in rebate, so it's only about $70. So I'm really excited. Found this at a great deal. It also comes with a lot of really cool extras. Just open it here. It came with your whatever you call this thing. It goes on the back of the CPU. All your ports from your motherboard go through it, so it all lines up properly. Your drivers, installation guide. Look, it came with this like certificate of quality of all of its parts that it has on it. Like, all this stuff is like super high quality grade capacitors and whatever these things are. Like, these, it's very high quality stuff here, and they're really trying to make a point of it. So that's kind of cool. It came with a free HDMI cable. I'm not going to use this. My monitor doesn't have HDMI. I just use DVI. But besides, this just has silver. It doesn't even have gold on the connection. So that's like, that HDMI is cheaper than a $5 one. What's really cool is it came with 2 SATA cables, and then 1 power to power a hard drive right here. So that's cool. And then it came with this USB 3.0 slot that you can put on your computer in the back in one of the drive bays. So it came with this. It has 2 USB 3.0 slots on there. I was doing some research on 3.0 because I don't have any 3.0 in my old computer, and it's actually like 10 times or 20 times faster. It's super fast compared to 2.0. So that's kind of neat. I'll be experimenting with that. And it came with the manual. And then the main board is in here. That's pretty much it. You can't really see it. I'm not going to take it out right now because I'm not ready for it. Other things that I got for my computer is the AMD A8 3870K, which is an unlocked CPU, so this can go up to 8 cores. This has the 6550D video card in it, so it's technically an AGU, or an APU, excuse me. It's an APU because and that stands for Accelerated Processing Unit, and comes with the video card and processor. So I'll be cross-firing this with my other video card, which is the EAH 6850 DirectCU by ASUS. So I'll be getting some sweet graphics out of this. I've already used that video card a little bit, and it makes the games look really good, but my CPU just wasn't enough for the games to run well. So, yeah. And then for RAM, I got 16 gigabytes of XMS3 1333 megahertz RAM. Lots of RAM. I had 4 gigs last time. I'm bumping it up to 16. So I got that at a very good deal. That was only like $62 after the rebate. So another great deal. And some of the other little things, I found these at Fry's. They're little slot covers that have the vents in them for the back of the CPU. Picked that up to make it look a little cooler. I just finished with my case. I took it all apart and spray painted it black so that it would, give it an aesthetic look that would look pretty cool. I didn't like seeing the black on the top with, this was already black, but everything else was, like the metal color, and that kind of bothered me. I wanted to go for a more uniform together look of the case. And that's it. This case has 2 pre-installed 120mm fans, so I'll be putting those back in there. I plan on putting probably more fans in this computer because the top of the case takes either a 200mm fan or 2 120mm fans. So I'm thinking about doing that too. And it's only like $10 a fan. Maybe $15 for the 200mm. This is my 630 watt power supply. I got this a while ago. It'll support everything that I need to do right now. It probably wouldn't support, I don't know if it would support Sly, but we'll see about that. I don't know. Not thinking about Sly right now. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to show what's going on in the step, each step, major step of the build of this computer. And by the way, the name of this computer, I've decided to aptly name it the Disturbed build. One, because I think it's cool, and to me, this is a disturbingly fast computer, and I'm hoping it bothers Disturbed Pappy just a little bit because I know he hates PCs, and it's sort of named after him. So, so this one's sort of for you, Disturbed Pappy, because I know this kind of, you hate PCs, and I love them. So, until I turn on the camera next time, I might have the motherboard in, I might have the case together, that sort of stuff. So, I'll see you then. Alright, bye.
Hey, what's going on, PlayStationShow.com? This is Painter Down 2, and I'm coming with the next update of what I'm doing, where I'm at on my computer build. So, as you can see, I've got the motherboard installed here. All the standoffs in, motherboard's mounted into the back of the computer. the heat sink it, or the power supply is in. I also just came back from the store because I didn't realize that my old CD-ROM drives, these are all IDE, as you can see in the back there. The big power Molex input in the back there is not supported on this motherboard anywhere. If you could see, there's no IDE anywhere on this board. So I didn't even think about it. But so I had to go pick up this OEM ASUS DVD burner, 25 bucks. Pretty good deal. It's a burner too. And it's ASUS and it's OEM, so it costs a lot less than buying. Like, if this came in a box, there was the boxed version of this CD-ROM drive, it was like 40 bucks. But this was only 25. So, cool deal. And it's SATA. You really can't see much in the back with the plastic on it. But yeah, the SATA ports back there. So, yeah. This is where I'm at on the disturbed build. Got the motherboard and power supply in. Alright. See you guys later. Okay, guys, real quick. I just put in Big Daddy CPU right there. Just put it in. Real easy. Just got to line up that gold mark on the corner of the CPU to the different looking mark that's under. Because all three of these points will look similar, but this point will look a little different. So that's how you know how to put the CPU in. So until then, next time, real quick update. Processor is installed. Disturbed build. Okay guys, next step is complete. I've got my Zalman fan installed. It's all mounted there onto the board. And then I also got all of my 16 gigabytes of RAM installed here. This isn't the fastest RAM you can get, but it's still 16 gigs, and maybe I could overclock it or something, I don't know. So that's where I am now at this point. This is a Zalman heat pipe fan I got with my last build. You can see it has a heat pipe design underneath here, see? It goes all the way down to the plate that touches the CPU, and it does a better job of cooling than just a stock fan. So, and it's worked for 2 builds, so it's cool. Yeah, from zoomed out look, this is where we are. Thinking about putting the, what's got me is that this PCI Express slot is pretty close to this fan. So, I don't know how that's gonna fit, but we'll find out. I think I can put it in this one. I don't know. But, we'll see. See ya. Okay, guys. Just a few minutes later, I put the video card in with plenty of room to spare. It's not... I thought for some reason it would be bigger on top and not fit as well. But it fit fine. So, there's the video card. A little bit of knowledge on this video card. It has this heat pipe design here that gets flattened onto the CPU, and it's copper. And these pipes, I think, go directly onto the CPU. These ones here. And I think they're flattened. Don't quote me on it. But, one thing. I wonder if I'm going to be able to... Look at this. The video card looks like it's getting pretty close to my SATA cables. let's see if a SATA cable will fit in here. I have one right here. Okay, hang on. It goes in, but I probably only need these 3. I don't need to put any pressure on. I mean, you're really only moving this a little bit, but it's not necessary because, well, see, these two seem to be getting in the way of this bumper here with this. Well, I'm only going to be using probably these 4 on the bottom here for my hard drives, 3 hard drives, 1 CD-ROM drive, and I'll worry about these 2 later when I actually need them. But yeah, that's where we are right now. Motherboard, so CPU and fan installed, RAM, 6850 direct CU, ASUS Radeon installed, power supply all done, and I have, for these 2 slots here, this is kind of crucial that I knew I needed, was 2 regular PCI Express slots, one for my wireless, one for my sound card. Yeah, so that's where we are right now, and I'll see you guys later. Hey, what's going on, PlayStationShow.com? This is Pantera Down 2. I think I have my final update here of my computer. Just finished up all the case management, wire management in the back of the case here. Everything is pretty much ran pretty well throughout the case on the back. Got all my board came with these cool flat SATA plugs, so they didn't have to bend down like the one on the bottom here is. But it's no big deal. You know, if we turn it around, this is the inside. I think everything is pretty well. As you can see, my paint job scratches really easily, so I should have primered it before, but whatever, I don't care that much. It's black for the most part, and I'm not going to be digging around in here too much. But yeah, the entire computer is finished. You got your hard drives this way. Don't even use this bay, 'cause, I mean, you could fit another 1, 2, 3 hard drives in this thing, and one right here in this space. If you put a cage in these slots right here. But yep. So it's all done. A little bit of dust on my video card there. Yeah. Oh, looks like there's a system fan there that I didn't even notice. But yeah, this is the. Oh, I'm gonna put the USB connector on the back here in this spot here. Or maybe I should put it over here so it doesn't look as dirty, crowded. I don't know. But anyway, yes, this is the A8 16 gigabytes ASUS 568 or 6850 the Disturbed build by Pantera Down 2, Just zoom out. I think this is gonna be a pretty bitchin' computer. We'll see. So, one neat thing was getting this 4-pin CPU power connector all the way from the back down to here. Down where my finger's touching. It was really tough. I really didn't want it to go, you know, up and over, you know, from here across everything or around everything. I really wanted it to get through these holes and up the back. And I tried to get it through that hole up here, but that wasn't going to work, so I tried moving it over to this space, and just enough space to get it in there. But yeah, I'm going to take a look at a few other things, and I think this will be the last video. Yeah, this is going to be really exciting. I'm going to turn it on soon and see how everything works. So yeah, coming at you guys live or whatever from my build of the Disturbed computer. This is Pantera Down 2, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Bye. Hey, what's going on, PlayStationShow.com? This is Pantera Down 2. I wanted to do another short little video taking a look at the computer in its complete state. Well, there might be some minor, small things that I might do aesthetically. But, so, from the ground up, everything is very nice and neat back here, like we've seen. Everything's really nice, but today I put in a CORSAIR H60 water cooling system. It's a very simple system. This is water cooling at its simplest. And one thing that I really like about this is that I took my old case fan, that was this one, and well, first off, the H60 comprises of one fan right here, the radiator in between here, and then the core cooler that sits on the CPU. Then you got a fan wire here, and then another fan wire back here. There's a wire that runs from the cooler here, and then a wire that runs from this fan back here. And this is my old fan that was on the back of the. It was where this fan is currently. And I noticed. Well, first off, I had all this extra hardware because Corsair gave me a bunch of free extra hardware because some of it was missing, but some of it wasn't. So I had all this extra hardware and some extra long screws like these. And so I thought, well, since there's probably more space in here to put more screws on each side. See, there's screws going this way, and then there's screws going this way in both directions on the radiator. So I thought, why don't we put the other fan on the other side of the radiator and have a push-pull configuration. So this fan is blowing out and on over the radiator, and then the other fan out here is sucking air out. So they're one is pushing, the other one is pulling, and getting air out faster. And I really like this. And currently the computer is sitting at I'm just gonna zoom in here. Earlier today the computer at idle in the BIOS was about 45 degrees and Celsius, and now it's at 37 degrees Celsius and staying. It gets as cool as about 35, 34. I saw it earlier, but it's definitely a lot cooler. And what this does is, my guess is that there's a return. Let's back up here. There's a return wire, one of these tubes that has liquid going toward the radiator, and then there's a wire that's running toward a tube running toward the cooler with colder liquid. So the computer's all done. I really just want to leave this alone for a while and just start using it now. It's completely finished. I might do some aesthetic things, add a couple more fans because there's space up here. There's space through this hole, this vent for more fans. You can put more fans in the front on this side of the case, and then that's it. And that's all like small minor stuff. So, but for now, I just want to leave this thing alone, start using it. Got this really cool cooler setup going. This is really simple. I never wanted to do cooling because this is so complicated. I've seen the setups for water cooling computers, and it looks like it's more hassle than it's worth. This was super simple. Only took a few minutes to really get it set up. But yeah, that's it. This is the CORSAIR H60 water cooling system, and I just want to share it with you guys. Alright, see you later. Bye.